for your task.
Do I have a dumb idea? Yeah, I do.
Oh my god, what have I done?
My Joy-Cons are dead. I may have to go into a scuffed setup.
Well, basically, I'm doing the circumference when I really should have done the diameter.
Hardest minigame ever.
Oh, this has gone pear-shaped. Ready to put up a fight?
Hello! Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, or whatever it is, wherever the hell you are. Welcome to Bingothon Taskmaster. I hope you have all not missed Bingothon Taskmaster too much the past 2 weeks. And yeah, we are here today. We have gathered 5 prominent people from the Bingothon community who said they have nothing better to do than do stupid tasks that we asked them to do and just pre-record them for us in the dumbest manner possible. Without further ado, let me introduce you to our cast for this season. It is Boo.
This intro of it still slaps out hard the second time around.
We have Nordic.
Hello, everybody.
With us, we have Proasek.
Comically large cup of tea is armed and ready.
We have Rexy.
Okay, so I'm not quite too sure why I decided to do that for the intro, but it's there.
And we have Zet.
Flawless.
Greetings! How's it going?
And besides me, I have the man who came up with all of this crazy shenanigans and who said, "Yeah, sure, let's film everyone doing this, and why the heck not?" It is the man who goes by the name of Rob the Gamer 115.
I regret so many things for today. Today is the day of regret.
Perfect.
Every
Perfect.
day is a day of regret with you, Bob.
Oh yes, but today more so.
Now, without further ado, shall we start with our picture task?
It sounds like a good idea, Floha. This week I made the absolute atrocious mistake of asking our wonderful competitors to come up with the video game character that looks the most like me.
Oh, perfect. We've got 5 beautiful portraits of Rob incoming.
Yeah, it's gonna. Some of them were very kind, I guess. Others, I think, accidentally might have touched a nerve. Others, intentionally drove a dagger into my heart. And some of them I may not be friends with after today.
Well, whatever the end result is, we will certainly see. But for now, let us start with having a reference picture of you, Rob, so that everyone at home knows just what the hell our contestants were supposed to do.
Absolutely. So, to make this easier on our competitors, I went ahead and I DM'd them a picture of myself. This picture was taken a couple of years ago. It was at a nice wedding. It was at my sister's wedding, actually. And so here we go. And I'm definitely not trying to stall because this is the one thing I forgot to do. And I definitely...
And you're definitely not trying to drop sympathy from the crowd.
Sure, we'll go with that. I also thought that by going into studio mode, it would not show me quickly editing it together, but whatever, here we go.
All right, so we have a very clean and dapper looking Rob in here.
Yes. You know, I thought it was a pretty good photo of myself. I was happy with how I looked. And, boy, my self-esteem is now, in the basement with Panda.
Well, I'm sure Panda is happy about the new about his new flatmates.
Sure.
Well then, let us start with the first photo of our contestants. Nordic, what do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, I have lots to say for myself here. So last week you may recall when asked about doing the most confusing photo, I picked a game called Thank Goodness You're Here. And the little meat canyon moment there in that. And, you know, I seem to recall I got 1 point for that. So I thought, well, let's go back to the same game. Let's go back. Let's go and say hello to one of the fine, lovely characters of this northern British city, this fictitious northern British city. And yeah, well, let's just go ahead and take a look at
So,
this fine young
here's
gentleman.
Nordic's photo of me.
Oh. So, you think this guy looks like Rob?
You know, there are similarities.
Oh, yes? Please tell.
Well, the hair. I mean, tell me that hair doesn't match. The part's a little bit more centered, but we do have a very matching hair. We
You know what I'll do?
both people are wearing a very dapper
I'm
outfit.
gonna move the reference photo to here so that we can compare.
Yeah.
I like Panda. They are white.
Congrats, you got my skin color.
I have one question, Nordic. Why is he covered in butter? And is that accurate to Rob?
I would say that the butter is an unhappy accident on the character side. I don't believe Rob is covered in butter unless he's been interacting with Panda a bit too much.
It's funny you say that though, because I actually thought it was nacho cheese, in which case it is pretty accurate to me.
I honestly thought that was mustard, like a hot dog.
We don't know what.
And we see the people who have played this game and the people who haven't.
My vote was on mustard, but I mean,
Well, this is certainly a start to go by. Well, next up, Proasek, tell me, what have you brought in today?
So, with Rob, there is one thing that I know about him, and that is he is ancient. He is absolutely 1,000,000 years old. So, in line with that, I thought back to the earliest game I can remember playing, and that was SimCity. SimCity for the computer, of course, because I wasn't a console peasant. But that's not the only version of the game, and I happen to know that in the, I believe it's SNES port of SimCity, there is a character who is an absolute dead ringer for Rob. So if you could bring that up.
Here we go.
This is Mr. Right, and as you can see, like Rob, he is very right.
Oh god, I remember this character's theme tune.
Yeah, he will appear on screen, and I did try to get a GIF in here, but Rob said no. You would see him flailing his arms around and running away from a small Bowser, which I
Why
think
is he
pretty much
T-posing?
describes what's going on here.
Why is he T-posing?
He's
Rob
in the middle
also
of flapping his
T-posing?
arms.
Rob is T-posing now.
I mean, you can't see his arms in the reference photo. You don't know he's not in T-pose.
I will say one
I would
thing you...
say I could assume that on the way his shoulders are in the picture.
One thing I will say that you can see in the photo is that my hair isn't green.
White balance issue.
Let's just spit out my water. Okay then.
All right. And
Mild green screen
what
accident.
even is that going on in the background? Is that just like
There's a Bowser
that's
attack in the
supposed to
city.
display
And
Rob's
Mr.
home
Right is here
city?
to alert you of it. He's a very helpful individual in that way. He alerts you of things.
And that is also supposed to be a characteristic of Rob.
Yes, let's go with that, because it sounds nice.
All right. Well then, Zet.
All right. So I really was thinking. I was looking at the wonderful photo here of Rob that we see looking fresh, and I was thinking, okay, what are video game characters that look like him? I was thinking and thinking of games that have human characters in them that would look somewhat similar to Rob. And I thought about this one game and then that other game, and it was always like I saw the character, I thought, no, it does not look like Rob. And then it dawned on me why. The problem is, do you I think all of us are familiar with the concept of the uncanny valley. That is, when the closer something looks to the real thing, the more we identify the differences. So I thought maybe I should move away from asking myself to get into realism and instead try to go into the more abstract way. So if you could bring up the picture, please.
Here is Zet's photo.
Yes.
Um,
So this is from a wonderful game called Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery EP, and well, you can see they have a very stylized pixel art game. But the point about stylized pixel art is that it is not the realism that takes the art. It is our mind and our imagination who brings these characters to life. And I thought Rob is wearing a killer suit in his picture. This dude, the narrator, is wearing a killer suit. So this is kind of very similar enough, and our imagination can do the rest. And as such, in a certain point of view, my picture of Rob looks extremely close to exactly like him.
I suppose if you compared a photo of me from half a mile away, it might look like that, yes.
I applaud to your imagination, Zed, because I cannot see any similarities in here.
Yes, I have a question. Why is ET piloting a robot wearing a suit?
And is the suit carrying a boomerang?
I thought it was
That was
a
a
cigar.
cigar.
It's actually a cigar. But we don't know if Rob has one in his hand on his photo, so, well.
All right then. Boo. Do we also have to use our imagination for your picture?
No, I think I've been pretty good with that. Did you know that in an ancient life, because as Priest stated, I imagine Rob is old. I guess I don't think that's true, but whatever. Let's go with that. So anyway, in the past life, Rob was a wrestler who went by the name of Rob McTrain. So if you could please show that picture of his past
There's
life.
Rob McTrain.
There you go. That's Rob McTrain. So I gave him sunglasses because obviously he's cool enough to warrant sunglasses. And yeah, that is Rob McTrain.
Is this a custom character in a WWE game or something, Boo?
Perhaps. Maybe.
Custom characters, honestly. If we all did custom characters, this would be much harder to judge.
Okay,
Fair.
but the task did say a character. Nothing said against custom or otherwise. And need I remind you that last week you won a confusing task by just reading a script. So I think I'm fine with a custom character. I'm just saying.
All the information is in the task.
Everything was on the task. Nothing said you couldn't do any custom things. So there you go. That's Rob.
was very
Technically
accurate.
correct is the best kind of
I
correct.
will say there are a lot of similarities in here. That is certainly something that I can say.
Pink
I'm
shirt, not white
Just
shirt.
not exactly sure why we're suddenly wearing sunglasses.
It's a past life. He's a wrestler. Cool wrestlers don't wear regular glasses.
Well, I will.
Ah,
Wear
well,
aviators, though?
one
Not those.
question though. So is this a picture of Rob in his past life or Rob as he is now?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, Rob was always Rob, so I think that still counts. It's still Rob.
One thing I will add, you wouldn't be able to tell this from the photo I sent. The glasses that I wear are transition lenses, so when I'm outside, they are sunglasses.
Yeah, that's outside. There you go.
All right. Well, last but not least, Rexy, what do you have to show us?
At least for a reason, because I took that photo and threw it out of the window and instead referenced one of a few shots that I had of Rob on webcam. So the hair would be especially different, and there's definitely no dapper suit, but I did make sure to cross-reference it and get an idea as to what to do. So, yes, reveal the picture, please.
I regret so much.
God.
So, this is Carl Weezer from the GameCube version of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. I mean, I was looking at the hair and the round glasses, and especially what end up fitting Rob. What I would normally end up seeing from Rob on cam is just a whole load of not so well kept hair like we see the Stephen Fry look or anything. It's just a lot more like brushed away, spiky, that sort of kind of thing like that, like we see on Carl right there. The hardest thing I had here was trying to get a clear shot outside of cutscenes, and that's just never easy at all. Got the round face, got the glasses, got the hair, everything just like ends up clicking to me. And as obviously noticed, Rob suffers the absolute curse of being American, so we got an American nerd right there.
I think you did just not insult Rob only with this, but pretty much all Americans.
I mean, I'm British, so I gotta stick to my guns somehow.
Thank you, Rexy, for that laugh.
That was honestly solid. I did laugh also, but I kept muted. But that was awesome as a reveal.
Rexy, I need to let you know, it's up to Floha how he judges this, but how many points is our friendship worth, really?
Well, judging from this, I would say apparently it's not worth very much points.
Well, here's all the photos so that you can take a look for yourself, and yeah, it's up to you what you do, and if me and you were friends after this, Floha.
Well, I'll have to give 1 point to Boo. Because this is not the photo of... Because this is not Rob, it's a photo of Rob McTrain, who is not Rob the Gamer.
You're giving 1 to Boo?
So, yeah. 1 to Boo.
Okay.
Was a
2
gamble, that's
points,
fair.
2 points go to Zet. You need a lot of imagination to see if this is Rob or not.
I'm sorry for your lack of fantasy and imagination, Floha.
Oh, don't worry. I have a lot. I have enough fantasy to see that this is not what I am looking for. 3 points go to Rexy. Yeah, I cannot believe that this gets 3 points, but apparently it somehow does. 4 points to Nordic. I also did not believe that this would get 4 points, but apparently it's closer to Rob than many other things. And 5 points go to Proasek. This very much resembles Rob, honestly.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, boy.
Where's the beard?
For the way this is going, is Proasek's Floha's favorite child now with these puzzle tasks?
As well I should be.
Well, you don't know how much money Proasek gave me before this.
Ah.
Bribery. It works.
I mean, you're certainly welcome to pay me even more money.
Alright.
I will accept all bribes.
Well, with that being said, shall we go to our first full task?
Oh, yes, please.
Perfect, because much like this photo task, this task I also kind of regret. So, here we go.
Hello, Bob.
Rexy?
Bob.
Rexy?
Bob.
Rexy!
Robert?
Oh, we're going formal today, I see.
Indeed.
Are you ready?
Is the Pope a Catholic?
I believe so.
Common misconception, actually. The Pope is the title of the head of the Coptic Church, not the Catholic one. There we are. Got you. That said, I am actually ready, though, yes.
I have never been more ready than now,
Alright.
I think.
Alright. Good luck.
Thanks, I won't need it. Get into the driver's seat of a 4-wheeled vehicle.
Fastest wins.
Your time
Starts
Now,
Oh, buddy.
That's all they had to do was just get into the driver's seat of a 4-wheeled vehicle.
Oh, sure. That sounds easy
Yeah,
enough.
I mean, why would
Certainly there will be no controversies in this.
No, of course not. And I mean, it's just go fast, and surely it's just the easiest task ever. Where I'm never gonna ask for anything afterwards, Floha.
Oh, sure. Well, let's see how well our contestants are doing with 4-wheeled vehicles and if they're capable of counting up to 4.
Oh, perfect. Well, in that case, let's start right off with Proasek.
Let's go. Fastest I can do. Driver's seat. I mean, it's just obvious. Boot Trackmania, right? Easy. Can't go faster than that. Load, 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 load. And I guess that's it. I'm in control of a 4-wheeled vehicle. Yep, there I am.
Awesome. Can you do me a favor and pause your game real quick?
Yep.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and send this to you real quick, okay?
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh no. Drive the furthest without crashing into anything or leaving the vehicle. Furthest distance from your current location wins. Your time starts now. Alright, well, I guess I want to be quite careful. I don't want to crash. Sparks flew. I'm going to continue driving as though everything is fine. And if I drive like everything is fine, then everything will be fine.
So you're saying that's not a crash?
I'm saying that it was a bit of a scuff. Everything is good. The vehicle doesn't even have a dent in it.
I see.
Can I get out here? No, I can't. No, 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 no!
Is that also a scuff?
Yes. I mean, it was a slow speed collision, like bumping the curb. I am definitely stuck, though. Oh, dear. Oh, this has gone pear-shaped. Oh, I was a fool. Well, I guess this is where I lie.
Yeah, I think so.
Dang it. Dang it. I suppose let's see how far that is. Is this distance via road or distance as the crows flies?
All of the information is on the task.
I'm really starting to have it with you. So there's the start. There it is. So it's there underneath that beam, and the start's over there. I could have picked a better track, is what I'll think.
Well, thanks, Proasek.
Thanks.
Alright.
I don't want to
Alright.
talk about it.
So they had essentially two tasks. They were first told to get into a vehicle as quick as possible. Upon entering said vehicle, I had them pause and gave them essentially a second task.
Beautiful. Certainly nobody would have seen this coming, and that's why everyone certainly chose something that is very suitable for driving long distances.
I don't want to talk about it.
How
check-
do you feel about your own?
Okay, so Rob can
After-
attest because I said this immediately afterwards. That was recorded on the 1st of the month, and the 1st of the month in Trackmania means the track of the day is something that's intended to troll you. I could not play the track of the day. I would have preferred it, so instead I had to go into campaign where they put a lot more scenery elements in. So if they'd been recording on any other day, as everyone else was, they would have had a better time with the Trackmania start. So I'm mad. It's not going to get me any points because it's pure mathematical distance, but I'm mad. I'm mad.
At least it wasn't a round course.
What? Why are you saying
Yeah.
that a round course would be bad, Floha?
Well, if it says furthest distance from the start, I doubt you'll be able to have much options there.
I suppose that is an interesting point, isn't it?
I don't want to talk about it.
So, Floa, would you like to
Rob.
see Nordic?
Oh yes,
Oh,
please.
perfect.
Point of verification, fastest car or fastest to get in a car?
All the information is on the task.
Okay, I'm going to assume it's fastest to get in a car, which means that we're going to go Xbox. We're going to just hop into Forza. Game, I don't need you to optimize for my PC. Not now.
One eternity later.
Well then, let's make backup plans. Yeah, you know what? Mario Kart will work. Okay, I am in the driver's seat of a four-wheeled vehicle.
Alright, thanks Nordic. Can you actually pause your game real quick?
I can.
I actually have something else I want to send you really quickly if you don't mind.
Drive the furthest without crashing into anything or leaving the vehicle. Furthest distance from your current location wins. Your time starts now. How the heck are we going to measure distance here?
That's a problem I'm gonna have to deal with.
But I don't have to win this race, which is nice. I can just drive this car. So Rob, how's your day going?
Alright, I'm eating lunch.
Excellent. I'm just driving a car as slowly as possible.
I see that.
Now, let's see. I've got an idea. Because distance doesn't mean distance going forward on the track, so why don't we go backwards for a little while and try not to run into anybody. In fact, we could be here all day with me just driving out here in the dirt.
I mean, that's your choice, I suppose.
Pika, we may need to be doing a time-lapse on this at some point. Oh, well, bumped into something.
I think that's it.
Yep.
Alright then. Well, thank you, Nordic.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
So,
I think
Nordic.
Nordic, that's a smart decision there, driving backwards at a kart course.
have you considered beating your task?
Oh, I read the task, and my interpretation of furthest distance was the furthest distance traveled from your current spot. Now, whether or not that was correct is up to you, but I would say that, there was quite a lot of distance covered. Maybe not as the crow flies, but as the crow drives around aimlessly in circles until they hit a pipe.
Well, let me make this perfectly clear. The text says furthest distance from your current location, not furthest distance traveled. So, in my interpretation, I suppose it's up to Floha, but in my interpretation, it is as the crow flies.
Well, if we are saying location, then we are obviously talking about geographically traveled distance, and not about something that you. I mean, if you walk 500 times in a circle, then great, you've read a lot, but
Probably
you
a lot
haven't
of exercise.
traveled. But you haven't traveled actually. So
But you have. You've seen the scenery along the way. You've had the experiences of where you've been and what you've done.
Nordic, if I'm gonna have to be real,
you ran 500 times in a circle.
Yeah.
Nordic, I thought you were going to use the long drive for this. Why did you do Super Mario Kart?
It was.
Why'd you do the previous entry?
So I wanted to load Forza because car game, four-wheeled vehicle, and I figured it would load quickly, and I figured wrong. So yes, Mario Kart was a hastily thrown together backup plan, done in the moment of, oh crap, what have we done? And it's what we ended up with.
All right, well then, Rob, how about we take a look at our next contestant?
Alright. Well, I suppose next up we can go straight on to Rexy. So here we go with Rexy.
Oh, here we go then. Okay, so I have to actually start on foot, not in any other vehicle. I know all the information is on the task. Yes, the driver's seat of a vehicle. I thought I had GTA San Andreas installed. Okay. Oh, you know what? I could always just use Monaco. Audio, and there we go. Game audio is in, more or less. But now I can't even actually get to the game, which is like, okay, well, Monaco is definitely not working. Actually, I think I got a quick idea. It's just clicked to me. No, you know what? You know what's even better than this? This is gonna be the biggest laugh, I guess. Can I load a game? Perfect, I can load a game. Let's see. I'm sure I ended up saving after a previous playthrough with this. God damn it, no data available. I was thinking of the cheat, but then I ended up thinking, Yes, there is a driver's seat of a vehicle in here. There we go. I am sitting in a minecart. It's a four-wheeled vehicle. I'm sitting in a minecart. Yeah.
Okay, you might. Why don't you pause real quick?
Mm-hmm.
And I actually have something else I want to send to you.
Huh? Okay. Drive the furthest without crashing into anything or leaving the car. Furthest distance from my current location. Whimsy time starts now. Oh, god damn it. Well, unfortunately, this is as much as I could really do because this is a fixed thing and there is a definite end to this minecart, so there's not much I could really do. My gosh, please. I really should have actually checked this emulator same through. There's the crash, and bam. I'm out of the car.
Thank you, Rexy.
No problem.
Alright, so...
Not last long.
You know,
Okay.
I'm wondering if Rexy didn't already fail the task before you even sent it to her.
Why do you say that, Flaw?
Because didn't she just literally start crashing into like a barricade or something right at the beginning?
Well, she got into... Well, I suppose it depends. Can you fail a task before you're given a task?
Yes.
Now you're asking philosophical questions.
Because
I would argue that they're not crashes because the vehicle is not damaged.
And I would argue that she traveled maybe 3 inches before crushing a box.
I think that might be
That is another
that might be
thing.
the
That
better
is another
argument
thing I
is if Rexy
definitely
crashed
concerned
into a
about.
crate within 2 frames.
The thing with this, though, is that the thing still kept going. The boxes were just collected, just out there. The vehicle actually stopping in a barricade, though, losing control, me getting thrown out of the car. That makes a lot more sense to me. But honestly, I was trying to look for a GTA game because I thought, yeah, I'm on foot and I could just go into a car right there, and then yeah, that's be fair. If Monaco did work, then that would have lasted long either because it's literally cart straight into the next level, and that would have lasted even longer, even shorter.
Well, these are all great questions I'm gonna have to figure out by myself. Can we see the next contestant, please?
Sure. In honor of Halloween having just passed, I suppose we will allow Boo to go next. So here is Boo.
Ravenfield. That's gonna be a quick one. I think so, at least. I seem way too confident for a thing that I'm not actually that sure. Alright, that's the vehicle testing map. I sure hope there are vehicles on that map. If there aren't, I'm gonna yell. 4-wheeled vehicle. Oh, look! A car with 4 wheels. There we go. Oh, driver's seat. Let me get into the actual driver's seat. That would help. There we go. I'm driving. Time is stopped.
Awesome. Why don't you go ahead and stop driving for a second? Actually, you might as well stay in the vehicle.
I will. Hold on. Let me just...
Because I actually got something else I want to quickly send you. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, sure. Drive the furthest without crashing into anything or leaving the vehicle. Furthest distance from your current location wins. Your time starts now. Alright. Let's go for a ride. So I don't know how you're going to measure that in terms of units, but I do have a map and you can see, how far I'm going. Oh, that's a steep hill. Oh, okay, we're good. Let's head a little bit to the left. Let's go to the other corner of that map. And I guess that's going to be the furthest I can go. Because after the edge of the map, there's not much. Let's be a bit careful, because there are trees. I shouldn't crash into them, but sometimes things do happen. We're fine. There we go. We made it through the forest of trees. Alright. And hold on. There's still some room there. There we go. That's the corner of the map. And yeah, I think that's the fastest I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna declare the task as complete right there. I went from the blue dot on the screen to that corner. So yeah, I'm done. Should I throw myself off the map for the fun of it?
Thank you, Boom. If you want to
Thank
throw
you.
yourself off, you can. That's your choice.
I will. Whee! Yeah, turns out there's water over the end of that map, so that was fun.
All right, I think we can address the elephant in the room here.
Yep.
You left your vehicle, didn't you?
Not before the task was given to me, and the task did say furthest from your current location, which implies that the task starts when you read the task. Because it says current location. So from my current location, I did not leave my car until I was in that corner. Therefore, I would rule this as I did everything I was asked to. Plus, Rob did say stop driving, didn't say how I should stop driving. So there you go. That's my defense, Your Honor.
You know, the task says drive the furthest without crashing into anything or leaving the vehicle.
From your
Furthest
current
distance from your current
location.
location wins. It doesn't say drive from your current location without crashing into anything or leaving the vehicle.
I'm sorry, what?
The task says drive the furthest without crashing into anything or leaving the vehicle. Just this is the first sentence. Drive without crashing or leaving the vehicle.
Yes.
And then it says furthest distance from your current location wins.
Right, their location when they read that part of the task.
Yes.
Yeah, so the task starts when I read that part of the task, because the task wasn't happening.
Yeah, so I would argue that
before
the
then.
task doesn't start until they actually read this task.
You've definitely left your vehicle, though.
But again, that was before...
Before the task actually started, because if we measure our success based on current location, that means the task can't begin before reading, because otherwise your location starts before you read the task.
Yeah.
So it would say, for instance, Rexy could have gotten some distance from before she crashed into the big barricade, which she doesn't, because she hadn't read current location yet. So the task cannot take into account anything that happens before reading that task.
Right, if we start opening the door of allowing things to happen before...
Let's take a look at our last contestant, and we will decide afterwards.
Worms, I think. But yeah, let's go ahead. One final one, and I hope you all enjoy this as much as I do. Here we go with Zet.
Okay. All right. Okay. The problem is I don't play games with cars, but I remember having recently played a game that had a driving section that I want to use. Oh, I think there's a long intro in this game. Oh no, I don't. Do I have a save file? I don't think that. There's no. This game, you can only play this game in one session. There's no save files in this game. I'm cooked. Yeah, I can only begin. All right, let's go. This is ironically the only game that I remember where I am actually a person on a wheel. I could play a game where I am a car, but this doesn't seem to be the rules of the game. This is gonna take so long until I'm in the car. I thought the car section would have been much sooner. Some people would probably just fire up GTA and get into the car now. But it's not my problem, it's Rob's problem, who is now stuck with me, looking this psychological horror game. Wait a second. Now that I think of it, I believe there would have been a faster way. And there actually is. I think even if I... Yes, you can. I'm embarrassed that I didn't think of this one at first. Where's Highway 17? Oh, let's go here. All right. No frick. Yes, it has a wheel. Yes, it's a wheel. Okay, there we go. The task is done. I am in a four-wheeled leg.
Why don't you stop driving for a second?
Okay.
I actually have something else I do want to quickly send to you, though. If you could just give this a read as well.
Okay. Drive the furthest without crashing into anything or leaving the vehicle. Furthest distance from your current location wins. Your time starts now. Okay. Did I turn around at 180? Alright, let's go. I believe this. In my defense, this is an invisible wall. How am I supposed to know that I'm not...
Well, thank you, Zet.
Well, that's how it goes.
So,
Oh,
Yes.
well, that was embarrassing.
Bringing not like this emojis into the chat.
says that, celebrated a little early, and in the process turned himself 180 degrees the wrong way, and then floored it into an invisible wall.
Yeah. You know what the big irony is about this? Had I actually tanked out the 10 minutes of Paratopic until the first driving section starts, I would have gotten to a 4-minute long, very straight, almost impossible to hit anything section of driving. So I would have actually fared better had I dragged you through the horrific intro with me together. But well, that's how it goes sometimes, and that is the wonderful situation of Bingothon Taskmaster.
All right. Well, I think for the sake of everything, I'm gonna rule that that we're gonna start from everything as soon as the task was read. That means no crashes before or not leaving the car before does not count. So,
In order to make this
first
in
off,
order to make this easier for you, do you want me to share what at least part of my logic was?
so
Because
no. So what I would like to know is how long did it take for everyone to get into a car?
Oh, I can give you that information easily enough. So, the fastest to get into a vehicle was Proasek at 1 minute and 6 seconds. Next was Boo at 1 minute 17 seconds. Third is Nordic at 4 minutes 58 seconds. Fourth is Zet at 5 minutes and 12. And last was Rexy at 8 minutes and 49 seconds.
So sorry, what was that again? So
Proasek was the fastest, then Boo, then Nordic, then Zet, then Rexy.
All right.
It was so well prepared. Well, it is what it is.
And I'm honestly embarrassed considering how many vehicle-based games that I own that I ended up in a Mario Kart, but that's beside the point.
It's almost like I'm a racing game speedrunner or something.
All right, so let's start from here. So Proasek was the fastest to get into a car.
Yes.
Now I need to think. So how do I rank the distance?
Well,
That is the big question.
here, let me show you. I have a couple of things to try to make it a little easier on you, okay? So I'm gonna move us over here for a minute. All right. So I did my best to make this easy for you, Floha. So feel free to use anything that I show here, or all of it, or none of it. It's up to you, okay? But let me show you a few things. So who do you want to start with?
Let's start with Proasek.
All right. So Proasek did Trackmania. So I went ahead and looked up the actual kind of cars that are used in Trackmania. Now, in Trackmania, the vehicle driven is a Formula 1 race car, and the average one is about 18.5 feet, or roughly 5.5 meters, okay? Now, if we zoom all the way out here, it's kind of hard to tell because the car is only 3 pixels big right now. But if we use this, we can actually start to identify some things. Now, the question about Proasek is, did that first ding, was that a crash? That's...
that is a really good question.
So...
The car was not damaged.
Well...
But by that
We can do
rationale, I
something,
could have
though.
driven a Mario Kart forever.
That is... That is going to be up
Yeah,
to
but you wouldn't get any further than the edge of the map.
I would have to see it again to argue if it is a crash or not.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah, we can go back and take a look at the footage again. Yeah, sure. Give me one quick sec. This is Proasek's footage.
Let's.
Just zooming ahead a little bit.
I don't want to crash.
That
Sparks
right there.
Huh.
I don't want to crash.
Two wheels crash, not even the front ones. Two wheels crash into the thing.
Careful.
Wow.
I don't want to
Is it
crash.
minus scrape on the side of the wheels?
I would
Didn't
say
even
you
feel like
collided
that
for
is
sure.
not the definition of a crash.
Well, the problem
Now, feel free to correct me with what the definition of a crash is.
the problem is that there is no definition of crashing a car. Believe it or not, I spent like an hour trying to find one, and I could not for the life of me find an official definition of at what point is a car considered a crashed car.
Anyone else having
Really?
monorail flashbacks?
Oh, don't get me started because we haven't gotten to measuring Rexy's yet. Don't get me started on minecarts.
Rob, if I may, to hit something, often making a loud noise or causing damage. Crash.
no damage.
Verb. No. Often. Not always. Often.
Often.
But the first three words are to hit something.
I don't want to crash.
I also have the Cambridge Dictionary if you want to have crashing into, because the definition is crashing into something. If a vehicle or driver crashes into something, they hit it. That's like crystal clear. You hit the thing, you crashed into the thing. The words are crashing into, not just crashing.
Well, I
To
feel
be
like
fair,
based
I've also
on the
got a definition
definitions
of a
that we
crash
have,
right here. It's a cartoon bandicoot that hang on.
No, I did. Oh, Proasek, you wanted to end up bringing in that definition, didn't you?
I feel like by the definitions that we are having here, that are being thrown around here, I feel like we have to count this as a crash.
Okay. Well, from what I've measured, as I said, the car is 3 pixels here. From what I saw, the average Formula 1 race car is about 18.5 feet. So if we went with the ladder crash, using the law of a squared plus b squared plus c squared, counting pixels, we determine how far it is. But it sounds like we're going with the other option, which for some reason oh wait, no, hang on. There it is. If you look at the very faint purple triangle going straight up, it was 276 pixels up, 32 pixels across, which means that the hypotenuse of the triangle would be about 278 pixels, meaning that by my estimation, Proasek from start location to end location was about 1,667 feet.
Put that in real measures, please.
Yep.
What, in meters?
Yes.
Or gumballs.
The funny thing is that I converted almost all of them to meters, and I forgot to convert this one. In meters, 508 meters.
All right,
I'll
thank
take
you.
half a kilometer. That could be worse.
Alright. So are you happy with that?
All right, I will consider it.
Okay. So Proasek, 508 meters. Who do you want to look at next?
Let's take a look at Nordic.
Alright, let's take a look at Nordic. So Nordics I was able to analyze very similarly. So here we have the map track. Nordic did a total of 4 laps forward, half a lap, and then 6 laps backwards. All of which we now know was completely irrelevant, because that is how far Nordic actually made it. Once again, using the same logic, I basically was able to find that the average size of a go-kart is about 2 meters, and that from start location to end location is about 38 go-karts, meaning that Nordic traveled about 75 meters.
All right.
So, why don't we go with Boo, because the other two start getting more complicated.
All right,
Out of
well,
curiosity, did
sure.
you measure the distance that I had actually traveled, or
No.
was that just? Oh, all right.
No. It's more.
Well, obviously.
Alright, so let's take a look at Boo for a second, okay?
Yes.
So with Boo, a similar thing. We look at the start location. That's the distance that we actually traveled, meaning that we went into a straight line that way. The vehicle that Boo was traveling was an army jeep, which is about 3 meters big. The distance from start to finish is about 35 army jeeps long, meaning Boo traveled about 117 meters.
Oh, really?
Well, yes, but there is one thing I do want to make sure you're aware of with Boo. I want to show you a quick clip of his video just to make things even more complicated.
That's gonna be the furthest I can go. Because after the edge of the map, there's not much.
So, the question is
Didn't
did
even
Boo
bother
crash
up
into the
the
ground?
It's not a crash to landing.
Oh man. So what did we say again? Was a crash? Hitting something.
Hitting something. I not hit something.
Hitting
I landed
something.
on it.
Oh,
Did he hit the ground? Is the question.
that is very much the question.
The body of the car didn't even touch the ground. The suspension didn't bottom out. Yes, I am still arguing that the wheels are the only ones that crashed.
No, I'm inclined to agree. It's an off-roader. It's meant to have that kind of flex and that kind of drop to absorb the off-roadness.
Yeah, that is probably true. I would.
Also,
I
the
would
distance
argue
measured
that this
seems
is
low.
Not a crash.
Okay.
Also, I'm also going to argue my case because the distance seems low because I drove for quite a while in almost a straight line. I don't think that thing only goes like 20 kilometers an hour, so I don't think that's...
enlarged, yeah.
Yeah, I would say if you're doing it based off of the map measurement, that's got to be off because...
Yeah, it's way, like, the
You
measurement
can
you're
definitely
getting
fit
up
more
with...
than, what, 50 Jeeps in a straight line on that map?
Probably.
I mean, at the very least, I drove for, let's say, how long was my footage?
I believe you
after?
drove
I could,
for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Let's just assume I went for 60 kilometers an hour, and let's say I deviated for half of it, just for the sake of argument. That's 30 kilometers divided by, well, a third of a 30th of an hour, so that's a kilometer that I drove.
The thing is that you were also driving quite slowly to make sure that you weren't crashing into anything.
So if you have that, that's still at least 500 meters, and I already like halved a lot.
100 meters is just a football field. That's like the distance up one of those hills.
Yeah, in order for that to be the case, he would have to have been driving for...
All right, let's
than 2
move
meters
on
a
so
second.
we don't make this, so we don't take forever. I will consider the arguments. Let us move on to Zet.
Alright, so...
I think Zet should be pretty clear, I feel like.
Well, I would hope that it's clear, and yet it's also a little not. So, Zet's vehicle is in the game referred to as the Scout Car, I believe it's called. Which, from what I was able to find, is based on an actual US military vehicle from the 1980s. And after half an hour, I was able to find the actual US military schematics of the vehicle, which gave me an exact length of the vehicle at 12 feet 2 inches. I don't know what that is in meters. Little over 3.5 meters, like 3 3/4 meters. From there, the best that I was able to do was notice the white lines on the road, which, according to what I saw online, the average distance between them is probably about 10 meters, each line probably being about 1 meter, meaning that Zet would have traveled roughly 450 feet, which would be about 150 meters.
That sounds surprising much, to be honest, but I will take it.
I would agree.
Well,
with
the thing
that
is
as
that
well.
unlike everyone else, Zet drove in a perfectly straight line on a highway at very fast speeds. So while the
Alright,
time
so
driving was
what
short...
What about Rexy?
Okay.
There we go.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
I didn't think I would complicate Rob like this, but okay.
So, let's talk about minecarts. You all know my love for trains.
boy.
Forget trains. Let's go into minecarts. So,
I mean, it's on rails.
did you
like-
know that if you Google real-life minecarts, the first page of Google will only come back with Minecraft? which doesn't make things easy. But eventually I was able to find a website from a weird museum or whatever that had a bunch of different minecart types. So I determined that Rexy was in a minecart A car, which is about 3 feet 7 inches long. Now, to determine the length of the thing, I looked up what the average distance between the wooden ties are, which are the wooden parts on the rails, which said that the average distance is 19 inches. However, this makes absolutely no friggin' sense, because if it was 19 inches between the wooden things, then the minecart would be way bigger than it is, meaning that I have no idea how to measure Rexy. So,
It's easy.
not to mention the fact that Rexy's game is the only one besides Zet. Zet drove in a straight line, so that was easy. I was unable to get any sort of an aerial view of Rexy's game, and there are so many twists and turns that it is very difficult for me to determine. But what I was able to estimate is that, in theory, Rexy traveled a total distance of about either 106 feet or 268 feet. Unless Rexy crashed into a crate in the first 3 frames, in which Rexy traveled a total of 3 feet 1 meter.
All right. So,
I hate minecarts.
Yes, you know that
all
well-known
right,
mode of transportation
So
that has a driver's seat.
Also,
So-
that is worth bringing up, was Rexy even in a driver's seat?
The minecart was moving.
All right, so I'm gonna count each task individually.
Okay, so
So that means Rexy gets a total of 2 points for 2 tasks.
okay, so
Aw,
we're
come
giving
on.
Rexy 1 point for coming in 5th on time and 1 point for distance.
Oh, come
Yeah.
Okay.
on. That's whatever.
All right. Now the question is, who drove further? Who was further away from their starting location? Zet or Nordic? I'm gonna assume that Zet traveled less, which would give Zet 4 points.
Why 4? It would be 5.
I think you.
Nordic was
Uh,
3rd
for, uh,
fastest.
No, two for the time and 2 for
But- Why is Nordic getting 2? Wait, Nordic's getting 2 for time, or Zet's getting 2 for time?
No, Zet.
Oh,
No. Zet gets 2 for the time and 2 for the
you
distance.
think? Okay, so you think? Okay.
Nordic gets 3 for the distance and 3 for the time. Wow.
Seems like we have a pattern going. Okay.
Well, not quite. Proasek gets 5 for the time, but 4 for the distance, and Boo gets 5 for the distance and 4 for the
All
time.
right, so 9 for Nordic and 9 for Boo.
9 for
Sorry, 9
Proasek
for
and Boo.
Proasek and 9 for Boo.
I'll take that.
Yes. 6 for Nordic. So, I think we are finally done with this task
Oh
now.
boy.
We can move on.
So, do we want to take a look at our current standings after
All
this?
right. Well, let's go ahead and take a look. And the gulf has widened a bit. We have
I got
Oh,
less points
man.
on a resembling picture
No.
for pixels. That's astounding, but
we
okay.
have Proasek in first, Boo right behind, Rexy a little further in the back, but right up with Rexy is Nordic and Zet.
I regret
It's not
everything.
over yet.
Alright.
I
So-
still
Not
regret
over yet.
everything. Oh yeah, fair
So,
enough.
after all this, how about we get a nice, relaxing time
Alright.
with no controversies at all?
You want one with no controversies? You know what, Floha? I think I can give you that. So let's take a look.
Why do I hit boss?
Ah, a ghost.
Ah! A Torchic!
Are you ready to have a barrel of laughs?
Already had.
Can I boother you for a task?
I'm not gonna have a plan for you. Yes, you can. Yes, you may. Go ahead.
Find something weird in a barrel.
The barrel must look like a barrel.
Weirdest thing wins.
You have 15 minutes.
Your time starts now.
All right. So there we go. Just find something in a barrel.
The barrel must look like a barrel. Why did you have to include that line?
I wanted to include that to make sure that people weren't gonna try to argue like a chest is a barrel or if something else is a barrel.
Well,
Could a
we
train
could
be a
certainly
barrel?
argue that something that looks like a barrel is also a barrel.
Yep. So that's why I was just saying it needs to look like a barrel. So
Is a train a
a
barrel?
train is not a barrel.
But a barrel is a laugh.
A barrel can be a laugh, or it can be something a little more scary.
Well, how about we take a look at our barrel of fun that we got in
Oh,
here?
perfect. Let's start right off with a barrel of laughs from Zet. So here we go.
Oh no, this game is notoriously hard to capture, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Okay, so it's German language again because I haven't put that. Okay, so let's see. The barrels are beyond deck. Because I remember, I haven't played this game in ages. I think if I go here, okay, there's barrels. I'm getting a bit paranoid if I can actually find what I'm looking for. I'm sure I'm gonna. The ship isn't even that big. Where is the map of the ship? So where am I? I'm here. I have to go below. Okay, let's go. Let's go down. Was it that one? Because that's the problem. Because that wouldn't be in a barrel. Nope, it's not that one. Where's the door to leave here? I know that there is a person in a barrel somewhere that died, and I think a corpse in a barrel is an extremely strange and weird thing. I must find it, but I haven't played this game in so long that I forget where all the barrels, where the scene is. There, that's it. It is here, and I'm currently where? I'm here. I have to go down, and then... Alright. I'm not finding it. Where's the way? Don't you hate it when you're in your one-bit aesthetic ship and you suddenly forget all the ways to walk? I've got that you can open doors in there. Alright. So in this barrel right here, there is a dead body. I can prove it by going to the memory of the dead body and listening to what the dead body heard before they died. And I'm pretty sure this is the weirdest thing that I can find in a barrel. Here's the barrel with the person inside. And it's kind of weird that the ship has been missing for years and that the body has been rotting in there for years as well. And I think this is pretty weird, and I will say that this is my task.
Thanks, Zet, for solving a murder, I guess.
You're welcome.
So, Zed, you found the barrel, and you
Eventually,
presumably found a dead body. But did you find the dead body in the barrel?
So, the way this game works is you get a weird clock that allows you to travel to the moment of death of certain characters or living beings, that is. And if there wasn't a dead body inside of that barrel, then the memory of the clock wouldn't work. And it's also indicated by the flies flying above the barrel. So this is the evidence that I have. Yeah, if you had played the game, you would understand.
And yeah,
Did you
having
find
played
the
the game, I
body in
can
the
support.
barrel?
I mean, I can support that. Zed is telling the truth. I have played this game too, and yes, there is absolutely the body of a seaman in that barrel. There's absolutely.
I will not disagree with that there is or is not a body in the barrel.
But did Zet find him?
Did you find the body in the barrel? Is the question.
Well, I didn't see it. I didn't see a model for it. But the clock wouldn't work if there wasn't a dead body inside.
Great, we're already having controversies. That is absolutely amazing.
Circumstantial evidence, Your Honor.
I will say, because I feel like I'm going to be asked this anyway, the definition of find, discover or perceive by chance or unexpectedly, or also recognize or discover something to be present.
Recognize. Huh.
It was
Well,
discovered
I
to be
will.
present.
I will. I will consider it. Well, let's hope that the next contestant is not as
It
controversial.
shouldn't be. We're gonna go right off to Proasek with Proasek's favorite video game of all time. So here we go.
Oh boy.
well,
This is fine,
Is
so I'm
this-
presuming that isn't put something weird in a barrel, because I could put some very strange things in a barrel. As you can. Oh, there's an update to do. Oh, my plan! My plan! My beautiful plan! So, my plan is load into Sea of Thieves, because basically all the loot on the outposts is in barrels, and hope that there's something weird in a barrel, like fireworks in a barrel. You wouldn't put fireworks in a barrel, would you, Rob?
I wouldn't know. I don't own a barrel.
Do 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 do. Hey, we're good. All right, Sea of Thieves servers. Now I know we have our differences, Rare, but please do it for me. No, no, Rare. Let's just load up Minecraft, I guess. What structures contain barrels? The trial chambers do. Oh, there it is. My goodness, they build these things deep. Okay, I am inside of the trial chamber. Here is a barrel. As you can see, it is constructed of slatted wood with a top and banded iron bands. See, we've got scaffolding in a barrel. That seems mildly unusual. Where's another barrel? I would like to find one. Give me a barrel. I would like two, maybe even more, so that I can find another barrel. Where are the barrels? Where are the barrels? I would like to find a big barrel, boy. Jacket potatoes in a barrel. That's quite odd. I don't store not fully cooked jacket potatoes in a barrel. That's a pretty good one. Let's mark that. Any more barrels? There's a barrel. It contains an ethereal orb of teleportation from another dimension. Now, is that more or less unusual than jacket potatoes?
You have 4 minutes.
I see. I don't think I'm going to outperform that. Where did it go? Where did I put that? That spooky pearl. I've lost the barrel. Where's the barrel? Is the barrel over here? Is the barrel over there? Where's the barrel? Where did I put the barrel? There it is. There's my barrel. That's my barrel. This is it. The weird gem from another dimension containing the power of teleportation. That's a weird thing in a barrel. Thank you.
Thank you, Proasek.
Thank you, Rob.
Alright.
Sea of Thieves and I have our disagreements.
Oh,
The
really? Do you
divorce is
now?
still ongoing.
I will say that while after the task, I booted up Sea of Thieves myself to see if I could connect, and I found out that the servers were down
No
for
problem.
everyone. So it was not just the game
neat.
hating on Proasek.
Why do I keep booking these recording sessions at the worst times?
Actually, if I remember correctly, those two tasks were done on the same day.
I think they might have been. Yeah.
That sounds like a you problem, honestly.
I blame the concept of linear time.
Sure.
Well, I'm
Metric
sure
time?
Nordic will gladly talk to you about metric time.
As for Minecraft, point of order, the bloody barrels or just loot in general in trial chambers, terrible. Because they want you to actually engage with the trial chamber mechanic to get good loot, but even that's kind of mid. But yeah, I was looking through barrels, chests, everything, and it was just like, ooh, isn't it exciting? A single iron axe.
Wow.
Not
An
good.
iron axe. Potatoes in a barrel. Oh my god.
Honestly,
How
it's
unusual.
will wonders never cease.
I
So
also
yeah.
had to look it up afterwards because I was very confused as to what a jacket potato was. Because in the US
Oh,
version
right.
of Minecraft, they're baked potatoes.
One and the same.
Oh.
Right, well, I'd never heard the term jacket potato before. I was like, what is a jacket
Well,
potato?
me neither.
Yeah, because the skin kind of peels off like and becomes a jacket for the lovely potato inside. And you can
Look,
scoop it
I'm
out.
not saying that that's weird. I'm just saying that's not an American term.
That's where the term comes from.
And makes sense to me. Just I'd never heard the term before. That's all.
All right. I still don't know what's supposed to be unusual about potatoes in a barrel.
Well, fortunately,
Why would you put a fully cooked potato in a barrel?
But fortunately, we're not talking about potatoes in here.
No,
Because I feel like for potatoes, you might have only gotten 1 point.
Maybe.
We're talking about an orb,
Yes,
otherwise
a
known as an
pearl, if
ender
you will.
pearl. Uh,
It's from another
Yeah.
dimension. It contains the magic of teleportation. You get them from killing like weird 3 meter tall Slenderman knockoffs. They're unusual objects.
now the question is this weird in the world of Minecraft?
You don't usually find them in overworld loot drops. They don't appear in
you can
dungeons
find them in
or
stronghold
not dungeons.
chests.
They change. Monster rooms. You can find them in stronghold chests, but that's because they have a very distinct and clear connection to the end with the portal. Trial chambers, not even trial chamber spawners can spawn endermen. There is no link there. You can't find them in monster rooms. You can't find them in shipwrecks. No, you can't. Yeah, you can't find them
Alright.
in like trails. So it's very strange to find one in the overworld, and it's very, very strange to find one in something that isn't a stronghold or an enderman, I guess.
All right, well, let's take a look at our next contestant.
All right. Next up, let's go ahead and take a look at what Boo found in a barrel.
Huh, I'm in danger. Funny enough, I do have a game which has lots of barrels in it, but they just explode and they're empty, so that sucks. I feel that going down the DK64 route is just, I mean, it's not that weird because it's expected now that these monkeys come in the barrel, so it's not as surprising as it may have once been back in, oh god, way too long ago. If push comes to shove, I just go for DK64, and that's gonna be... I mean, finding an ability in a barrel is weird. I don't care. Let's just do it. Hey, DK Rap! Let's skip that. I do enjoy DK Rap, but we have a task to do. I'm gonna find an ability in the barrel. I'm gonna find... Oh! I'm gonna find a level in the barrel. That's gonna be weird. How do I skip them birds? Can I skip them birds? We'll wait. It's okay.
One very, very, very long cutscene later that Boo very much regrets waiting for.
Can I please begin playing? Alright, that cutscene must be over soon. Are we done yet? Oh hey! Let's go! We're playing! Alright, let's go and see Cranky.
You have
Hello.
6 minutes left.
Okay, should be fine. This is so long! Yes, I will do your training. Yes, I'm gonna find your levels in the barrels. Yes. Let me go! Let me go, man. Okay. Okay, we have barrels. Alright, I'm gonna find a level in the barrel. And that's gonna be weird, because that's not supposed to be there. There we go! I have a barrel! And I found... not that level, that's sad. So I did find water in a barrel, which is not that big a deal. What do we find in this barrel? Please... no, there. Alright, I found a palm tree in a barrel. That's weird enough. Let's go. That's... I call this my task completed. I have found a palm tree in a barrel. There we are.
Thanks, Boo.
Thanks, Rob. See ya.
Not every day you can grow a full ass tree inside a barrel.
With roots and everything.
With oranges.
So instead of finding an ethereal orb from another dimension,
we took a barrel.
Boo straight up found another pocket dimension inside the barrel.
Yeah. And there was a palm tree in that dimension. And then there was a monkey, but I didn't find the monkey there. I put the monkey
Put the
in
monkey
there,
there.
technically. Anyway.
You wouldn't put a monkey in a barrel.
I mean, you don't have a game of monkeys in a barrel?
What? Putting monkeys in barrels? No, we would never do that in here. We would
No,
only
never.
put pandas in barrels.
I
Oh,
thought we put
shame.
pandas in basements.
Oh yeah, that makes much more sense, indeed.
Basement, barrel, all the same. Who knows? Maybe the basement is in another pocket dimension of these barrels.
And see, I'd argue finding a whole damn laboratory in a barrel right as you walked into the first room there would be the weirder
Yeah, that
thing.
was something I might have picked up on. But
I
it
was
wasn't
thinking about the
unusually
lab as
sized
well,
barrels.
but okay.
I mean, yeah, it was a big barrel. Fitting a laboratory in a big barrel is not that challenging. Fitting a palm tree in a dimension in a barrel, that's much more difficult and much more rare to see in real life, I guess.
Is that so?
I mean, have you seen a palm tree in a barrel? Ever?
Have you
I've
ever
seen one
seen a
growing in a
laboratory in a barrel?
Well, now you have.
I've seen one growing in a barrel, but not the entire tree in a barrel.
Yeah.
That's a bit odd.
Well, let's take a look at what else we have.
Alrighty then. We're gonna continue right along with Rexy here. So take a look.
Can I open up multiple barrels to find something?
All of the
All the
information,
information is on the
task.
task, yes. I mean, I need to look at every barrel I can probably ever think of in a game. DKC, please. Ah! Okay, first of all, first weird thing I could probably find. A monkey. Sure. Okay, first of all, air, I guess. I just like broke that, sure. Alright, so far I found one thing that's kind of ish strange, like a live monkey, fair enough. If I end up finding something like... Ah! Gunpowder? I don't think gunpowder would be particularly strange, but it exists. A strange thing in a barrel. I mean, I could just end up using something from Jak and Daxter 1, but I don't have... Actually, I can. I think I can do Jak and Daxter 1, maybe? If I can get my PS3 running. I have a save file here. I mean, I know it's at Lost Precursor City, but if I could just, like, find my way out within, like, 8 minutes. Oops. Okay, well, this, controller is not very sensitive, I guess. What am I doing? Bring me to this side, I guess. Oh, okay, fair enough. I wasn't meant to be going that way anyway. It just put me to a dead end. Ah, jeez. I know I can do this. Somehow. What if I end up, like, trying to load another save? No, that's not working either. It is definitely not working. Is there anything working at all? Come on, I know I can get up there. Ah, jeez, come on.
Say goodnight.
Yes, I know. I know, Daxter, shut up. Oh, perfect! I got warped back to the start of the area. I can do this task. I can do the task. I can find the weird thing inside a barrel. There we go. How about an entire bloke without a pair of underpants on? This dude, the mayor of... I can't remember the name of this hub, but it exists. He lost his pants to a bet. That's why he's wearing the barrel. That's the law of it.
Alrighty then. Thank you, Rexy.
No problem. Just don't lose your pants the same way he did.
Thank you for the advice, Rexy.
Don't lose your pants. Never lose your pants. And especially the Proasek from the previous episode.
Hey.
Always wear pants for tasks.
True.
Well, this was certainly something to watch.
Yeah, my PS3 controller attached did not want to cooperate. This is the one that I do not use for my PC. It's the... for whatever reason, the control sticks have become so sticky, it's been made things very difficult to navigate. And I really did not want to hook up the other PS3 controller because that was already hardwired and connected to my Switch, so it's just whatever. But I got there in the end.
Alright, well, what do we have to see from Nordic?
Well, yeah, I mean, everyone came up with an idea pretty quickly, went through it. Some of them might have had a little bit of issues finding something, but I'm sure Nordic will do just as well. So, here we go with Nordic.
Okay, something weird in a barrel. I've got 15 minutes. I should probably keep track of that time. I assume you'll be keeping track of time for me as well.
As always.
Excellent. Games with barrels and then something weird. This is going to require a little bit of thought. Sorry, this isn't terribly entertaining. I'm thinking and I'm researching real quick.
You have less than 10 minutes left.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
You have 5 minutes left.
Alrighty.
do you have a plan?
Yes. I have
Okay.
I have 2 things lined up. I'm looking for others as well. No worries there. Alright, I think we're just going to go with what I found because I don't think I'm going to find anything better and I don't want to run myself out of time. So, we are going to check out Scooby-Doo Barrel of Treats. Because we are ourselves in barrels, hiding from a pirate throwing barrels full of things. Oop, I shouldn't hide from pizza. That's a sandwich. Why are you giving me all good things? You're not going to give me anything that's... There it is. That's the weird thing right there. Whatever that tiki mask was, that is my weird thing found in a barrel.
All right. I've stopped the clock.
Alrighty.
Bold
Well, a
strategy,
tiki
Clock.
mask
Let's
would
see
have
if
been
it plays
normal
out
for
for him.
pirates, but okay.
Come on, when's the last time you saw a tiki mask in a barrel?
I can say that was
Have
the.
you ever seen a tiki mask in a barrel?
I can say that was the head of the Ghost of Geronimo from one of the original Scooby-Doo episodes.
All right.
I got a question for Proasek though. Does Sea of Thieves have masks like that in barrels?
Not in barrels, but on top of barrels. Yeah,
I
I
guess
think
it's
on top
not
of barrels I could have that.
I guess they won't be particularly weird in a Buccaneer setting, but we'll just see how Floha thinks of all this.
All right. Well. Now the thing is, do we talk about the object itself that was found in the barrel, or about the circumstance that we found the object in a barrel?
I suppose it's up to you.
Well, that is a very good question. I would say I would make a point, or rather argue, that what Rexy found was not necessarily in the barrel, but rather the barrel was used as something.
It's also a pretty common trope.
Besides of that, I do not think that this guy. I mean, he does look kind of weird, but might not be the weirdest I've ever seen. And maybe not that weird within the game. So 1 point to Rexy.
Okay.
What's so hard on this? Ugh. How much am I
Now,
gonna
the rest
bribe
is
Floha to get 5 points again?
rest is kind of hard to tell, honestly. Now, are we judging Boo for finding a palm tree in a barrel, or for finding a pocket dimension with a palm tree in a barrel?
Well, in the
That's a whole different. That's a whole different thing.
in the clip, I believe Boo quote said, "There's my weird thing, a palm tree in a barrel."
So that was
Huh.
find an ability in a barrel and a level. So, but however you look at it, if I may, I did find a full palm tree in a barrel, which is inarguably the biggest thing anyone has found in their barrel.
You've got me there.
I mean, yes, it is big.
Which makes it
But,
weird that it would be in a barrel, because it's not supposed to be there if it's that big.
But the question was more about weird things, not big things.
Yeah, that makes it weird, because how would you put that in a barrel if it's so big?
I don't know. Maybe
I
David
think we're
Tennant came
gonna
by
we're
and
gonna
enlarged.
we're gonna argue on the weirdity of the object itself, not the fact that we found the object in a barrel. And I do believe that a palm tree in itself is not very weird. 3 points. I would argue go to Nordic. This is certainly weird looking. Might not be weird in all parts around the world, I would argue. But, you know, it's definitely weird. No. I feel like I have to give Proasek 5 points again, even though I don't want to.
Favorite child.
I mean, a corpse is certainly weird if we consider that to have found a corpse.
But it's also from this dimension.
Yes, but I mean, a weird orb that does like strange things that teleport you, I would argue, is certainly weirder than a corpse. So 4 points to that, 5 points to Proasek, I think.
Alright, so that's 1 to Rexy,
Well, at
2 to
least it's
Boo,
not last place
3
again.
to Nordic, 4 to Zet, 5 to Proasek.
Sounds accurate.
Alrighty then.
Nice job, Zet.
Thank you. You too.
All right, well, let's take a look at our next task. Then.
Alrighty then. Our next task is hopefully going to be quite the adventure. Get some laughs out of, so here we go. Good afternoon, Rexy.
Hello. I'm pretty sure whatever task you send me is going to be in a bottle, because I'm probably going to bottle it, as I do.
Of course, I hope you're doing well.
I am always doing well.
Are you ready?
I always want to say yes, but I'm not sure after all the tasks that I've gotten so far, but I will say yes, I'm ready for the next task. Bring it on.
The task is being delivered.
Figure out Rob's animal.
Every minute you will hear a whistle, and you may either ask Rob a yes or no question about his animal,
Or try to guess the animal.
Time ends when you either correctly guess the animal or showcase the animal in a video game.
Your time starts when Rob sounds the first whistle.
Alright, so that's all they had to do was figure out what my animal was. I had the same animal for all of them. And they could use video games however they want. And if they either showed the video game on the screen, the time would end. Or if they guessed the animal, it would end.
All right, that sounds fairly simple.
Mhm.
Well, let's take a look at our trip to the zoo.
Alright, well, we're gonna start right off and see how Boo handled things. So let's take a look.
You understand?
Yes, I do.
And with that,
Does it have feathers?
no.
Good. Okay, so that eliminates quite a few things. Oh. Well, I wanted to play RuneScape, but looks like it's gonna have to update. It's fine. Does it walk on 4 legs?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. I do have a game about zoos, but that's gonna be too big to install, so rip that. That would have been awfully convenient. Is it a domestic animal?
Yes.
Okay, that does.
What do you mean by that, actually? What do you mean by that?
That people would commonly keep them, could commonly keep them as pets.
No, then.
No? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna start running around in RuneScape and maybe I can. Did it have scales?
No.
Okay. I have here humans. Alright, that's. I don't think that would be the animal. Is it smaller than a toaster?
No.
I'm not sure why that was my frame of reference, but I do like where I was going. I have sheep here.
It is not a sheep.
Alright. Is it a farm animal?
Yes.
I have a cow here.
It is not a cow.
Is it a pig?
No.
Interesting. Of course I chose a game that doesn't have horses. Of course. Is it a horse?
No.
I'm gonna run out of ideas soon. What farm animal that am I missing? Am I being an idiot? Is it a goat?
I've stopped the timer. Thanks for finding my animal, Boo.
Well, my pleasure!
So there we go. My animal that I was lovingly thinking of was a goat.
All right. Sounds fairly
Yep.
simple.
Very simple. Thoughts on how Boo handled the task?
Fairly decent, I would argue.
Alright.
Not much to say.
Okay.
It just went. It happened. So,
Yeah, yeah. That was fairly uneventful.
Yep.
Let's take a look at our next contestant.
Alrighty then. The next one that I want to show off is Nordic trying to find my animal. So we now know that the animal is a goat. Alright. So let's keep that in mind and watch how Nordic handled things.
Then
You understand?
got it. Okay.
All right. With that being said,
Is your animal a carnivore?
no.
Okay, so it's an herbivore or a omnivore. Is your animal in the canine family?
No.
Okay, that eliminates anything wolf related. It has fur and it is a carnivore. Is your animal larger than a human?
I would say no.
Okay, I've got a bear on screen, so I'm assuming it's not a bear.
Well, I appreciate seeing Enviro Bear. Bear is not the animal. When do we make Enviro Bear bingo? That's the real question.
Oh man, I want to see it. Is your animal a panda?
No.
Let's take some notes. Okay, not a panda. Is a carnivore. Is a carnivore, but the way you said it's a carnivore, or is not a... Wait, did you say it's not a carnivore, or it is a carnivore? Crap, now I can't remember. I'm going to have to ask, is it a carnivore again? Because now I can't remember.
No.
Not a carnivore. Okay, that's why I'm having so much trouble here. I think this game... Is your animal a squirrel?
No.
Is your animal a rabbit?
No.
Is your animal a chipmunk?
No.
What the fuck is your animal? Is your animal real?
Yes.
At this point, I have to ask because I feel like I've run the gambit here. Is your animal in the murid family, or aka rodents?
No.
Is your animal a possum?
No. Not trying to help, but aren't possums rodents?
No, different genus.
Well, Rob doesn't know his animals.
Is your animal a pika?
Is that an animal?
Yeah, it is, but I'm taking that as a no then.
The only Pika I know is Pikachu and Pikastroth.
It's a type of rodent here.
Well, you already asked if it was a rodent.
Yeah, but I mean, does your animal's name start with G?
Yes.
And you're not being cute by saying like your animal's name is George.
No.
Okay. Is your animal a goat?
I've stopped the clock.
Fucking hell, I could have loaded Goat Simulator and done this so long ago. Thank you, Rob.
Well, thanks, Nordic.
Nordic.
Wanna talk
Maybe
about
you
it,
should
buddy?
have started taking notes sooner.
Maybe Goat Simulator would have been really nice.
You know, but I want to bring something up, and it's something you just said a few moments ago, which was showed the video game with the animal. Can we look at frame 1 of my video footage, please? Because I seem to see Goat Simulator 3, the icon for it, sitting right there.
Icon, but then there's game footage.
You understand?
Yeah, that's what I was
Got it.
about to say.
Okay.
Game footage.
Because I see it right there on the left. Goat Simulator 3. Even has a goat in it.
But I did ask Rob during the task, and you have to specifically call out the animal you're guessing on your screen for it to count. Because I did ask him, because otherwise I would have just scrolled through my list. And yeah, he did reply that no, it doesn't count if you don't call it out.
I did specifically make that ruling after a little peek behind the curtain. I made that ruling after Rexy, because Rexy did it first, because I wanted to make sure it was very clear.
Okay.
It also says showcase the animal in a video game. You did not showcase the goat in Goat Sim.
Yeah, I think that's also a valid point.
A guy's got to look for any opportunity he can when he takes as long as I did to find a bloody
Well, we'll
goat.
talk about how long everyone was afterwards, all right? So we'll not worry about that just yet. But are we going to continue, Floha?
Yes.
Perfect.
Please.
Well, as I was just talking about, Rexy was the first to do this task, because Rexy was the first to do, I think, every task. Just because of how filming worked. So let's see how Rexy goes ahead and handles this task.
And this is how I decide to bottle things.
Do you understand the task?
That makes sense, yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, first question. Is it a mammal?
Yes.
Okay, it's a mammal. Oh. Alright then, let's see how many mammals I can actually try and find. Is it a primate?
No.
Okay, so it's definitely not Donkey Kong then. Fair enough. Does the animal begin with a consonant?
Yes.
Okay, well that makes sense. See, the Rob is just not reacting well to the hedgehog and fox, so that's not correct either. Does it normally have 4 legs?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, there's a horse. I don't think you're reacting well to a horse. Is it a marsupial?
No.
Not a marsupial, okay. Does your animal live under the water?
No.
Right, that cancels out whale and dolphin. I say that, I mean, of course dolphins and whales don't stand on 4 legs. What am I doing?
That would be correct.
Is it part of the Ilipotifla class?
Is it what?
Is it part of the Ilipotifla class? No, a rodent, a rodent. Is it a rodent?
Is it a rodent? No.
Not a rodent. Can it be kept on a farm?
Yes.
No, just leave me alone. Do we use its products for food?
Yes.
I found a cow.
It is not a cow.
It is not a cow. Oh, fine, it's not a cow. Is it normally pink?
No.
Ah, I was running for a pig. Do we use the animal for clothing?
I don't think so. Oh, sorry, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go straight towards my shed, which is down here. Come on, let me get inside the shed. What's the matter? Oh my god, it's just... I have heard of Joy-Con drift, but that was getting way too silly. Please, game.
What other animals are in here?
There's a pig and some cows, and I already... Oh, wait, is it actually a goat?
I will stop the timer.
You were thinking of a goat. Okay, fair enough.
It is appropriate as I am the goat.
I'm clicking on the wrong scenes.
I think it was a bit early for a big... Very early
No,
to go
I
towards the
clicked on
score
the wrong
screen.
one.
Alright, first off, boo, Rob. Very boo.
What'd I do?
That was not appropriate.
What did I do? Call myself the goat?
You know what you did.
But I am the goat.
That is
pretty
certainly
much-
questionable. That is certainly questionable if you're the goat.
Well, everyone's the
or
goat
not.
in their life.
It was gonna have main character energy somewhere.
Sure, I guess.
So yeah, Rexy ended up going with a variety of different games, but was able to find a goat in the Stardew Valley. And then after nearly missing the goat in the barn is when I realized that I need to have everyone say the animals on screen.
Yeah, I was somehow thinking of the sheep because you just end up wearing the thing for that, but I didn't necessarily think of the goat on the hand.
Mhm.
Okay, so I
Yes,
have
whatever.
actually a question about the
Sure.
task. So it says every minute you will hear a whistle, and you may either ask Rob a yes or no question about this animal, or try to guess the
Yes.
animal. So I would assume that means you are only allowed 1 guess every minute.
Except for if the animal is on screen. Because the time ends
Alright.
when you guess the animal or you show it in a video game. You can show 30 animals in a video game in 1 minute, and all of them are fine. But you can't just start
Alright.
naming 30 animals in a minute.
Alright, but the animal has to be explicitly pointed out.
Yes, because I don't want someone to suffer because I don't know what a Stardew Valley goat looks like.
Alright, well I would argue that you should almost know that by now.
This was
But,
before I did the Stardew Valley bingo.
It was before both of you
Yeah,
did the Stardew
so-
Valley bingo, but to be fair, neither of you acquired a
Right.
goat.
So,
All right, well,
regardless, that's why I
let's move
had
on.
people name animals as they showed them after Rexy.
Let's move on, I guess.
Alrighty then. Coming up next, let's see how Zet handles this. Take a look. You understand all that?
I think I got it.
Alright. Well, in that case,
Rob, is your animal a mammal?
yes.
Cool. That does reduce the possible number of animals to only 6,500. So I think we're getting somewhere. Sadly, I have no idea what else to do for the rest of the minute. I can
Remember, if
research.
you show the animal in a video game, time ends immediately.
Oh. Even worse. All right, where's the video game? Where is it when I need it? I always wondered if I could ever use this game as sort of my special joker. Does your animal have hoofs?
Yes.
Does your animal live in a forest, typically?
I would say no.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
From what I can see online, actually, the answer might be yes.
Okay, cool. Let's transform into the next one. What is living in a... This doesn't have hoofs, nope. Is your animal still around in the real world?
Yes.
Okay.
You serious?
They don't have hoofs. Oh my gosh. Do domesticated animals of yours exist?
Yeah.
It has hooves, but I've already showed a bunch of horses. So it's probably no horse then. Oh wait, do I have a... What do you mean I don't have a donkey? Is the domesticated way of your animal used in another way than simply for pets, such as for work?
Yes. I've stopped the clock.
So it was the goat.
Thank you, Zet.
You're welcome.
Alright.
It was hidden in plain sight.
Started off really strong there.
Yeah. Once you pulled up the game, I was like, oh, this will be real quick, and you scrolled by goat like 5 times.
I still think I did better than other participants, but we'll see about the ending score.
Yep, we shall see.
All right, well, who do we have left?
Finally, we have Proasek, your apparent favorite one here.
Oh God.
Let's see how Proasek handled, and if you can bail him out this time. Take a look.
Oh no.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
You understand everything?
I believe so.
Perfect. Well, in that case...
Is it smaller than a bread box?
No.
Okay. Alright, in which case, I think I am going to make use of this time to load up a game that possibly has an animal in it. But it could be anything larger than a bread box. I've eliminated most animals, which is nice, because most animals are insects, and almost all insects are smaller than bread boxes. Where is the video game? I told it to boot. Give to me my video game. Would you find it at a farm?
Yes, you could.
You could. Okay. Things like, I don't know, maybe owls. Owls are kind of the same size as a bread box. There's a couple of cows over there, but we've already... Well, there could be a cow. Is it a household pet?
No.
Rats. So it's not a dog, nor a cat, nor a pheasant, I think. So there's pigs, there's sheep, there's llamas, alpacas you can farm. I've seen them at farms. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is it a mammal?
Yes.
Okay, but it's not a sheep, nor a cow, nor a pig, because they've turned up. There's not horses. Probably not a donkey, but it could be a donkey. I'll find a donkey. Is it larger than a human?
No.
Between the sizes of a bread box and a human person. I guess like raccoons. Are they larger than a bread box? Depends on your bread box. I could fit one in my bread box. I'd be surprised if you went for something extinct, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense. But how many extinct mammals do I know that are between the sizes of bread box and human? Monkeys? I couldn't fit a monkey in a bread box. Could I fit a capybara in my bread box? Is it a ungulate, as in walks on hooves?
Yes.
Wait, goats exist. Is it a goat?
I've stopped the clock.
Hey! Why did I just forget goats exist for a long old time? Yeah, there's some goats. Hello, mate.
Thank you for finding my goat.
May I just ask, toaster, bread box, what are you using to scale animals with? What?
So most animals are insects, right? Or they're rodents or small animals. A bread box is not too big, but it's also like it's a reasonable size. So you can eliminate most animals in a heartbeat with a bread box. So it's always the first question I ask.
It's a
after
common thing
animal,
in
vegetable, mineral.
English as well.
Oh, okay.
It's possible to fit a cat or a dog in a bread box depending on how small they are. So I really have no idea why you thought of that to scale.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why the toaster, because like toaster is not ambiguous. Like in theory, you know how big a toaster is because they don't come in various sizes. So that
That's the thing, though. My toaster is bigger than my bread box.
then the toaster is weird.
And see,
All right,
I'm
well,
the American
can
here.
we-
I'm the one who's supposed to measure things in dumb things. Come on.
I'm Canadian. I'm not American, technically ish. I am, but I'm not.
All right, well,
Probably
can we
would've
get
been-
some times?
Certainly. So, in last, with a time of 38 minutes and 6 seconds, is Nordic. In fourth, with a much more reasonable time of 14 minutes and 4 seconds, is Proasek. Which, by the way, I wanted to mention this. Proasek, why didn't you just go into creative mode on Minecraft?
That was creative mode, wasn't it? Or was it spectator?
Well, regardless, why didn't you just get spawn eggs of animals?
Because I'm an idiot,
Okay,
that's
fair
why.
enough. Third fastest with a time of 13 minutes and 20 seconds was Rexy. Now, Boo and Zet, this is really interesting, Floha, because their times were so close together that I had to frame count.
Yay, frame counts!
So there is a total of 14 frame difference between Boo and Zet. So, with a time of 8 minutes and 6 seconds and 46 frames is Boo. Zet has a time of 8 minutes, 7 seconds, 0 frames, meaning Boo is the fastest, then Zet, then Rexy, then Proasek, then Nordic.
Oh my
That,
goodness.
By
So
14
close, GG.
frames.
GG.
GG.
Alright, before we get into the live task, there's one thing I did want to show everyone. And I want you all to take a good, nice look at this. Because with that last task where you had to guess my animal, I tried my best to, like, give you all a hint towards it. Even if you maybe didn't quite pick up on the hint. So, let me show you a really quick...
Not the first letters of each line.
I want to show you guys something really kind of... I think it's kind of cool. But, yeah, let's take a look at this real quick. If I can go to it, I think it's here. Good afternoon, Rexy. Good afternoon. Of course, I hope you're doing well. Are you ready? The task is being delivered.
Everyone? Oh my
So yeah, everyone had
God.
the
Oh, you sneaky
everyone had the
of a
exact
gun,
same
Rob.
speech there, which some of you should have been tipped off because it was really weird how I responded to some of you, but
I thought it was weird that you said, "Of course you're having a good day." It's like that's not a thing normal people say.
In my defense, I'm not a native speaker, okay? So I don't know how you commonly
Me
do
neither.
figures
I
of
speak
speech.
French.
You sneaky little
My
rat.
condolences.
hey, I had my fun. Anyways, shall we get going on this live task?
All right, let's get
Perfect.
going.
Nobody guessed that. Oh, okay, here we go.
So,
Let
So
go.
welcome
who's gonna read
to
out our
Super
task?
Mario 64. I have a very simple task here that I will have someone read. And that someone is going to be Nordic.
All right. Send it on over. Oh, you did. I gotta find the right place. Okay. Find Rob. The last person to find Rob in each round is eliminated.
So, yep,
That's it.
I will tell you
What?
that Rob is in one of the first 4 levels in the when you first enter the castle. So either Wump's Fortress, Bob-omb Battlefield, Jolly Roger Bay, or Cool Cool Mountain. Every round, last person to find me will be eliminated. Sound good?
Yeah.
Alright, and
Alright.
with that, begin hunting.
All right.
Alright.
Well,
Oh, here we
first
go.
off, the question: who of our runners even knows where these 4 levels are?
Kinda.
I've never played
Okay,
Mario 64, but I
I
definitely
will
know things about it.
go there.
Like that you can't
I'm gonna.
jump up
Actually,
the-
I don't know if that's a good
I
idea.
will also say
I'll just go around.
that you have not considered to have found me until your character touches me. And if each round starts going too long, I will
Cool.
give hints.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, what character are you playing?
I am a bright pink Luigi. Very similar to Rexy's character, but not the exact same. And the first person has found me. Why don't you stay right over here with me, Boo, for now?
I wanted to leave the level, but okay. I'm not helping these fools.
No, this one. I'll try, yeah.
Do I see in which stage?
Alright, Proasek has now found me.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
So there are 3 more
what?
who are looking for me.
Oh, this is certainly interesting from a viewer's perspective.
I am confused.
I will give you a hint. I am not in Wump's Fortress.
What?
Wow.
a shame we didn't get the camera set up for this stream because I've coordinated with my Mario.
That is true. You do look just like your Mario. That's very cute. Love that.
Well, I didn't put on the gloves. I do have fingerless gloves, but can be asked.
It might be a little bit excessive.
I mean, does anything about me not scream excessive?
No, you're 100% excessive, but that's fine because you're cool.
Aren't I just? Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
That
Hello.
has now found me. We are waiting for either Nordic or Rexy.
Oh.
Someone pushed the button to make it easier.
Oh crap! I think I've bottled it again.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting to see.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, he's not up here.
Oh, that punch hurts. Can you? Wait, if we're like that, this does. Oh! Breakdance, let's go.
How I freaking knocked myself out.
Oh no, Rexy.
Rexy died. Great. Rexy left this level.
I'll try again. I was stuck in a bubble, and nobody was gonna break me out.
Hello.
Okay. I'm gonna face an elimination, aren't I?
Unfortunately,
Yes.
Nordic has not found
Nordic
yet.
has.
Okay,
Okay,
now
so
Nordic has
yes,
found Rob.
Rexy, you are unfortunately the first eliminated.
Rexy is out.
Alright, well, where was Rob anyway?
Do you know the gate area at the bottom of BOB?
he was in the little tunnel underneath the ramps.
Oh my god. There, I see.
Yes.
Well, that was... Oh, I
Hello.
see everyone.
So Rexy is unfortunately eliminated. Alright, I ask that you all return outside to the courtyard and I will hide elsewhere.
Should we not look at the top right so we don't know which level you're in, or?
Oh, looks like we
Let's say
lost
that's the tool
Grace
that we need.
Extreme.
Looks like... Oh. Proasek, is your stream all good?
Should be. What's going on?
Ads, did you know that with... No,
I'll just
I'm sorry.
restart it. Why not?
Maybe
There you go.
just give it a refresh, Rob.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
might be-
just
I can
restart.
might
do
be a
that.
good idea.
Sorry, I've got like 20 things I'm trying to do. Oh. Hang on. Let's try. If I do that. Weird. It does not seem to want to refresh.
Just like select the source and then refresh.
I think it's this one. There we go.
There we go.
Alright. I can't. Okay. I didn't realize that would disconnect people. Interesting.
Oh.
Alright, just
Rejoin.
rejoin.
I auto rejoined for what it's worth.
Oh, no.
Thanks,
I
that
do
is
ask
cheating.
that you do not look in the top right corner.
Oh yeah. Let
Yeah.
me hide my eyes.
Avert your gaze, young ones.
Yep.
Will you
Not
tell us
looking.
when we are allowed
Yes,
to look
I will
again?
tell you when you are allowed to look again, and I will tell you
Alright.
when you can start searching for me.
Bow, 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 bow.
Bow, 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 bow,
Thank you,
bow.
people. I'm tired. Said like 4 Mario at once.
And
I am once again in one of those 4 levels. You may start looking at your screen.
Wait,
oh,
no, I'm
nope,
not in
never
game.
mind, never mind. Nope, false start, false start.
Don't look then.
Nordic.
Okay, back
You
to
can
not
look
looking.
at your screen, but don't start searching.
Okay.
For me.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
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 Stuck on joining for me.
It's the same password.
But wait,
No,
what
I'm
is
stuck on
Proasek?
the joining screen.
Oh yeah,
God.
that's why. Yeah. Yeah, Proasek's not there yet.
Maybe just try relaunching it real quick.
I'm gonna
yeah.
restart the thing.
Everything was going way too smoothly.
Yeah,
Technical difficulties.
we did it, gang.
Did Reddit? I'm gonna
Not
be
even
in
doing
so much
lives anymore.
traffic.
I'm just being smacked
I
around.
exist.
connected. Yay!
Yay!
Just make sure that your game is on OBS as well, Proasek.
Oh yeah, shoot. OBS.
I had to be somewhere at some point. I'm gonna be late, but that's fine. We'll make it work.
Well, where would we be here at Bingothon without tech issues?
Yeah, that is very true. Yeah,
Why is that capturing a different window?
because
Maybe
OBS
because we
hates you.
selected the wrong window. That is also not the correct window.
I just saw a
There
lot
we
of
go.
windows.
No, I was
Hey-o.
just changing it around so
All
that it
right.
would refresh. Force refresh.
The 4 who are still in, you may begin searching now.
All right.
So again, I am either in Bob on Battlefield,
Just jump down. Great.
Wump's Fortress, Cool Mountain, or Jolly Roger Bay.
I'm an idiot who jumped into the
Go
moat.
for a different one
I
than last
forgot
time.
where the. No,
Wait.
not where I want to go.
Just observing from afar.
Shoot.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
I think this one's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, hello. Information.
Hello.
It is up to the first 3 who find me.
How do the water controls work? I mean, what? I'm not doing anything. Smile. Is there a sub area in this one, Rexy?
Yes. I mean, that's a My Odyssey thing.
Sub areas exist. Also, I don't know why I said Rexy when I'm next to Zet.
Well, oh, sorry. Yeah, I.
I will give you your first hint. I am not in Bob on Battlefield this time.
Okay.
I'm just gonna goof around and do this.
That's
Oh.
Proasek.
Hello.
Okay.
All right, I think I've seen enough to
Oh, hey, Boo.
determine in which level Rob is at least.
Oh, wow. Nice
Can you-
physics.
Please. I love that. Wait, can't. Oh, yeah.
Is
No
a
one
sub
has
area.
found me yet.
Rob, where are you? Where are you, Rob? I'm coming for you. I hope.
So he's not here. Turn back. Oh no, Boo's here.
Oh no, I'm scared
Here's
of
your
ghosts.
next hint. I am not in Wump's Fortress.
All this, and I just pogged around the secret slide while everything was just like going on.
I was wondering what you were up to. Let me out of this. I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride.
So I've narrowed it down to only 2 levels I can be in.
Oh, this bloody.
Okay, I don't think you're hiding at the end of a slide.
That was not one of the stages I said.
I think he means the
You
CCS.
Please be
Oh,
kind and
okay.
Actually, I feel like I might have another idea on where Rob might
so
be.
I think I have a hunch where. Oh wait, no! Oh no, that was maybe I could have gone there. All right, whatever. Let's go the other way first.
Salutations, Robert.
Proasek has found me.
What? That was
Oh,
not in
God,
here. Okay.
This game controls like it was made in the 80s.
Well,
Yeah.
well.
Not quite the 80s. Here's your
96
your
at the
next
latest.
hint. I am in Jolly Roger Bay. Nordic has
Hello.
found
I
me.
was right all along. Oh no.
Oh wow, Nordic?
It is now
well
up
done.
to either Boo or Zet to find me.
No.
I'm just gonna scope out
How
and just
the
have a bit of fun.
hell?
That's where you
Proasek,
were
we
blue
may want
earlier.
to hide.
Let's go.
I so much don't know this game. It's kind of
Uh,
atrocious.
Okay, you can't use.
JLB isn't really used for 70 star either.
All I know about this course. This course.
Have
is
I
it-
touched you
is
yet?
it-
Zet has found me. Boo, you are unfortunately eliminated.
Yeah. Where the hell?
Near the beginning of the stage where the pink bob-omb is.
Huh?
I was so close.
Yep, I can confirm. It's just chilling on a wet block in the middle of some water and some
Hold on,
nice fish.
what?
So Boo is now eliminated.
How did I not? Oh god dang it!
Alright.
Yeah, I messed that
I
up
could
real
have sworn
bad.
I checked here as well. To be
I
fair.
literally just was here, and I. Wait, hold on. I was here.
Alright. Well,
Aw.
I was in
I
the
went
water.
over you. I'm a fool.
Anyways, we could all return to
All right, I'm just gonna
outside.
leave. I have to go.
That
So I'm
is
sorry, but I
that
have
is
to go.
fine, Boo.
All right.
Take
Take
care,
Take care,
y'all.
Boo.
See ya,
See
Boo.
you in 2 weeks.
Yep. See y'all.
Have a good one.
Alright. Are all three of you outside? It looks it. Alright. We're gonna switch things up a little bit.
Alrighty. Give it to us straight.
I will
Rob.
give it to you perfectly straight, okay?
Give it to us, Bendy, Rob.
Yep. I'm still
I'd like it
First of
crooked,
all, I'm
please.
still getting to a hiding spot, so do not look in the top right.
Yep.
Tap down.
However, this time, instead of hiding in those 4 levels, I will be hiding in one of the 4 basement levels. Meaning either Hazy Maze Cave, Lethal Lava Land, Shifting Sand Land, or Dire Docks.
Oh
Alright?
man.
Okay.
I need you to continue waiting.
Oh crap. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, okay.
Okay, don't worry, you can nap all you want, Zat. You're fine.
You can tell of the 3 of us which one actually knows the game because that's fretting very heavily.
Yeah.
I am in my hiding spot. You may begin searching.
Okay, I can
now.
I can look
Yes.
again.
You can look, you can begin searching.
Let's go.
Good luck to you 3.
Thank you.
Damn these inclined surfaces.
Okay. I will do an educated guess.
All right.
Educated guesses are the best
Good.
guesses.
That's the courtyard that way, isn't it? Oops. I've never played this game. Did I mention that already?
I
Let's
believe
go.
you did.
I actually think this was one of the favorite levels as a kid, but I'm not so sure
You know,
anymore.
based on what I'm hearing, I think
Especially, like-
someone might be in dire.
That does sound right.
I don't see Rob over here. Rob.
Alf,
Come here.
if I was a Rob, where would I be?
Well, I will give you a first hint.
That is the
I am
question.
not in Shifting Sandlands.
Okay, so I'm not yet incorrect. Can't see him up there, so at least this means I don't have to do any parkour acrobatics.
Oh, we've got a great hint from Panda in chat saying Rob is in the game.
Obviously.
I was gonna say, how would Panda know where
This
I am?
is where I would have suspected him
Ow.
from the get-go. Somewhere, at least.
Oh, I'm definitely dead.
Please, I do not wish to.
Oh, I'm
die
dead
in a
for real.
scenario. Please.
Oh,
don't
now
be.
Panda is behind Rob.
Funny, I do not see a panda here. Alright. My next hint is I am not in Dire Docks.
Oh no! Can't you just release me?
No.
This is like the worst level to hide somewhere. If you're not here, then I'm gonna be mad.
I'm already mad.
Okay, where's the next spot where I would look? I have no idea how to act. There's like a glitch.
I did not do any
oh,
glitches, I
no.
can tell you that. You do not need a glitch to get to
Yeah,
me.
I know, but I know you can get faster where I want to go with the glitch, and I don't know the casual route. That's the problem. I have never ran Super Mario 64.
No.
Bye, Proasek.
Tell my story, Nordic.
I will give you your last hint.
Oh,
I am in Lethal Lava Land.
I already know that.
I've been searching this stupid maze level, and you've not even been there.
Well, no one's found me yet, so you still have time.
I'm on my way.
Ow.
All right.
Who put all this lethal lava here in this land?
Where's the nice? Where's the Koopa shell?
Where is Rob?
Somebody already has sniped the Koopa shell. Okay, is he in the volcano? That is not Rob over there. Okay.
Ow.
I'm just taking a nap. Don't mind me.
Oh wait, no, that's Rexy, isn't it?
Yes, I'm kind of trolling in my own way.
Hang it, Rexy. Ow. I hate this level.
You guys seem to be having a hard time staying alive here.
God,
You
I
don't
can't believe
say.
I was the first one in this level and I'm still in such pain.
Been blooming years since I played anything beyond Cool Mountain.
I
and
love
SN64.
this camera.
Wait, was that?
We see
No,
our
surely not.
contestants have much fun in this game.
Even though I've been eliminated, I have to say that I have
Yeah,
found
the
Rob.
first one who has found me is Rexy, who was already eliminated, so that might not particularly help.
And I would. It wouldn't, no.
Kinda helped me, I think, because I remember
Rexy,
when
I'm
we
gonna
were-
make this
when I
clear. You
left.
cannot lead people to me, okay?
I can not lead people. I
Okay,
mean, to be
I
fair,
have
I did
not
already leave the levels.
No, I
So.
know. I'm just saying, like...
Rob in here anywhere. All right. I think dying is the fastest way of.
I am
Getting
not
out
in the
here.
volcano.
Thank you for giving me the hint right after I left the volcano.
Well,
I really appreciate that, Rob. Okay.
I'm glad I could help.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh wow! 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 Where's the frickin' wing cap? Actually, no.
Like the last place you could be.
Oh, I think we're gonna have a race.
Yep. Damn it.
Alright, that
Here we go.
has found me. And I think the other two might know where to go.
Everyone
Yeah.
is asking where's Rob. You
No one is
can
asking
ask
how,
how's
Rob.
Rob Panda, but you might not get an answer.
Feeling dejected by people.
Ow. Ow. Coins, please.
Ooh.
There's a metaphor to be made about Mario being healed by money.
Who will get to me first?
That is the big question. I have a feeling that I know who it might be.
Oh no!
Mm.
Oh.
Hello. I touched you.
Smacky do.
That was a touch. I
Okay,
can
I was like,
confirm.
it didn't look like
That
he
was
touched
indeed a
me.
touch.
But okay, Nordic hit me.
touched you.
Was that
That was a
alright.
touch indeed.
Lois says it's a touch, so Nordic got me. Proasek, you are eliminated.
That's fine. I think I was in Bully the Bullies anyway, so I wouldn't have seen you even if I made
It's okay. I was just chilling next to the log. Alright.
I'm fully aware of where you are.
Alright. Once again, return to the courtyard. It is down to Nordic and Zet.
The thrilling finale.
Two people who were in the last places at the start of the stream. All right, I am hiding my eyes away from the screen so I do not accidentally get a hint.
Perfect.
Likewise.
Floha, should I make things easier or harder for them?
Harder.
Harder?
obviously.
Funnier.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, I don't know where.
Nice ad we're getting on Nordic stream.
Alright. Well, we'll wait for the ad to
Sounds
finish
like-
before we get going.
So is Proasek still in the server, or I mean, in the?
Oh yeah, I'm
admin
still
game
here. I'm just messing around.
Oh, cool.
Can you tell us when we're allowed to look again?
Yes. But it's gonna be a little bit.
It's fine. Just whenever you're
Yeah.
ready.
Floha said be mean, so I'm being mean.
Okay.
How does one long jump, by the way?
Z then jump.
While you're having speed.
Yeah.
Wait.
Alright.
Because if you Z then jump, then that does the backflip.
You'll
yeah, I
have
got
a lot of ads there, Nordic, it seems.
I don't know why it's playing so many damn ads.
You guys can look at your screens, but do not start searching. We need to wait for Nordic. Okay, Nordic's ads are done, it looks like. Alright. You may begin searching. I will tell you, I am in one of the last 8 stages we have looked in. So either
Thank
Bob-omb
you.
Battlefield, Womp's Fortress, Cool Mountain, Jolly Roger Bay, Dire Docks, Shifting Sandlands, Lethal Lava Land, or Hazy Maze Cave.
Everything.
I'm going
Hey,
to go
Floha
for
said
a
hard.
gamble. And
It is
assume
not
that you
Big
are where I
Boo's
had
Nordic.
expected
That is
you to
not
be
one of the
last
8
time.
stages.
I
Yeah,
would have
I
expected
turned
you
around.
to hide in either Rainbow Ride or TikTok.
Unfortunately, the save file doesn't have the second key, so we can't go upstairs.
Oh.
That
I
won't
thought I
stop
had
me.
a 70-star file, but I do not.
Oh, that is a shame.
What's the fastest
Didn't
way
you
there, by
just
the way?
quickly gotten the second key in that file?
If I realized that the file was missing it
Oh, no, no,
earlier,
no, no,
sure.
no.
However, I didn't
Oh.
realize that I thought I had a completed one, and didn't realize I didn't until about 5 minutes before we started stream today. So,
Oh well.
oh well. I see Rexy and Proasek are having fun in chat.
What do you
Okay, I
expect?
don't see
Giving us both nothing
Rob
to do.
anywhere here. Do I not see him?
No, don't want to
I
go
will
there.
give you a hint. I am not in Hazy Maze Cave.
Great.
All right, thank you. Where would I think? Okay.
If you're a Rob
Making it
and you would
hard.
be Sly, what do you think where Rob is?
What? What? I'm sure I did this as a kid. Okay, whatever. Can you please? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, Dido. That's not good.
That
I
just made a realization.
I don't like this.
Will
Are you not?
Will someone find me before we finish the lyrics?
I feel like I know where Rob might be, based on the state of the level.
Wait, does it cycle back? I thought it went
Rob, where are
straight to
you?
second verse.
Where are you, Rob? I'm coming for you.
Oh, you could be in there, couldn't you, you little tricky bastard?
I didn't see you anywhere around.
Hello? Let me
I will
out.
just do a gamble and go in here.
By the way, if anyone knows how
Oh,
I
hello!
Found me.
just work on this set of stairs. Let's go, Zet.
Yeah,
Well,
when I saw the top of the pyramid missing, I was
yeah,
expecting you
that's
to be
when
in
it
here.
clicked
I
for
was
me
in
too.
fact hiding at the hand fight. So that will be 4 points for Nordic, but 5 points for Zet.
This is
This
my
really has
comeback
been a Zet
episode. Wow.
I told you all
Yeah,
that things would even
definitely.
out.
GG, buddy.
So,
Thank you.
before
You
we
too,
look
Rob.
at the final scores, let's recap what we learned today. We learned that Rob hates minecarts. That Rob hates minecarts more than even trains. We also learned what defines a crash. We learned from a wise hint that from Rexy that you should not lose your pen. What we unfortunately did not learn is that if you could fit a monkey or a raccoon in Proasek's bread box. But having said this all, let us take a look at our current overall standings.
Yes. So if we look overall now, it has gotten a bit more
Frank.
closer at the top.
Oh.
We have still Proasek in the lead, followed by Boo. Zet catching up though, and Nordic and Rexy still not that far behind.
I thought I was gonna do something amazing with those barrels, but this is
So how are our
okay.
episode scores looking?
That's a great question. Mostly because I don't have a way of keeping track of individual episodes. But
If you have heard of
But I
Flow.
can tell you really quickly, if you, ba 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 ba
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
So for this episode, Proasek got 24 points. Boo got 19 points. Rexy only got 10 points. Nordic got 18 points. And Zet got 20 points. So Proasek still wins the episode with Zet in second, I believe. A tie for... Boo in third. Nordic in fourth. And Rexy in fifth for the episode. I think, if I did math right quick.
Well, congratulations to Proasek for winning your second episode in a row. And still be leading overall. Let's see if someone can take that throne away from you in 2 weeks.
They can try.
Yes.
In the meantime, however, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to our contestants for being a good sports and being here and doing weird things, some tasks. And keep in mind that for next week, there unfortunately won't be any Taskmaster stream. But there will be you will get your definite you will get your dose of bingo here over at Bingothon, because Bingothon will be streaming 2 times 6 hours of Marathon Alliance, so make sure to watch that.
Yes. And not only that, but
yeah,
as a reminder to people, we have Winter Bingothon 2024 coming up. Submissions are still being accepted for another 2 weeks, roughly 15 days. So please go ahead and submit. So yeah, do we have anyone to raid, Floha?
I'm looking at that right now. I mean, if you have a goal, feel free to take some.
I don't.
I might have someone. How about this guy? Where the heck are you there? I mean, I could probably just do rate myself, but
You're rating yourself?
I could just delegate
You're live?
it yourself.
He was actually streaming in the background. That's why it took him so long to make a couple of scenes.
Ah, that makes sense.
Of course.
Bo was distracted.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I got no one to raid, so.
Alright, then I guess we're going with that guy. Let me see if I can spell that name correct.
I'm
there.
back for the
I think
raid.
that's correct.
Well, we're rating someone.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we're rating someone. Looks like they're doing Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Bingo. So
awesome.
Yeah, go give them a watch. And yeah.
I hope you all look forward to our
Thank
next
you,
Taskmaster stream.
For watching. Yeah. Make sure to get yourselves hyped up for the next Taskmaster stream. Make sure to watch Marathon Alliance next week over here at Bingothon.
Especially
And
so.
make sure to submit your runs to Bingothon Winter 2024. Having said all that, thank you everyone, and we will see you all next time. If Twitch would please let me hit that rate button somewhere. Twitch. There. Why can I not hit rate now.
I can't either.
Thank you, Twitch. You are a good platform. Well, apparently we're rating in 5 seconds anyway. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye. Oh, now I can. Cool. Twitch is a dumb platform.
Twitch is
Well,
twitching.
Did we
Yes,
rate
we did.
now?
We did.
Yes, we did. Cool.